Today, we are recreating a letter Elowen wrote on the night of the storm. A letter she had never sent. Welcome back to my cozy corner of the woods. I'm Jessica, and this is Craft Plus Lore, where every handmade piece carries a story from the lost woods. For this project, you'll need aged paper, an ink pen, some distressing ink, and a little water to create that soft, rain-soaked texture. Elowen had wrote this letter during a rainstorm one evening. As I am recreating her letter, I am imagining her sitting at her desk in her dimly lit room. The only source of light are flickering candles, while she is hearing the soft wind hitting the wet branches of the trees and the soft drum-like rhythm of raindrops hitting against her windows. In her letter, she wrote that this kind of storm, the soft, gentle storm, always made the forest feel different. Like, well, like it was breathing. That evening, when she wrote this letter, she addressed it to someone. Yeah, to someone she trusted. But she never wrote down their name. I'm adding some faint lines and unfinished thoughts. The kind of thoughts you write when you're scared, or maybe hopeful, or perhaps both. Towards the end of her letter, the writing became frantic, like she was in a rush to put her thoughts on paper. Maybe she wanted them to be found, or maybe she didn't want to forget them. Elowen had wrote that she had come to a decision, and although it was a hard decision she had made, she is going deeper into the lost woods, and that she wasn't coming back until she found what she was desperately looking for. Some say the letter was meant for a friend. Others believe it was meant for the woodskeeper himself. Us locals, well, us locals believe the letter she wrote was meant for her mother. In her diary, she wrote that she wasn't alone that night, that someone else was there, walking with her beneath the trees. She said she didn't feel scared or at unease. They were there watching her, keeping the pace of her footsteps, keeping her safe. When I found Elowen's letter, it was torn, crumpled, and charred around the edges, like someone or something had tried to erase Elowen's final words and thoughts. But her words didn't burn up into a cloud of smoke that night. No, almost like someone or something protected this letter and wanted to leave clues about what had really happened to her alone in the forest, which is a good thing because we are now a step closer to finding out what had happened to Elowen in the Lost Woods all those decades ago. I have decided to add some leaves to the letter, something the storm may have carried onto the page, a little reminder of the night she wrote it. When I found the diary, this letter was folded in between two blank pages. The ink was smudged, it was crumpled, and the sides were charred. But one line was still clear. Yeah, it was clear as day. It said, "If I don't return, follow the light." And here it is, the rain-soaked letter A message Elowen wrote. On the night, everything had changed. If you've enjoyed this blend of crafting and folklore, let me know in the comments down below. Next time, we'll explore another object from Elowen's diary and another secret the forest has been keeping